Welcome back to the 0% Risk Podcast. I'm Wendell, and I am joined by the greatest podcasters to ever roam this world, Tyrell, owner of the studio. Yes, the studio that we're in.
See this shit?
Exactly. And
Impressive.
the fourth soul, the one who follows, Gabe right here next to Itachi. Yeah, yep, say something.
Hello, it's me.
And the one who follows, I'm sorry, that's a terrible nickname, but ignore that.
The one who follows.
I don't know why
I said that, but yeah, there he is. He's right next to the Itachi figurine. So yeah, here we are. It's been 2 months. Yeah, we had, and as you could tell, those 2 months we weren't just like, jerking off for 2 months while like not doing the podcast. We were. All right, yeah, we were.
A little bit.
We were furiously. But as you could tell, the past few months, we were trying to organize this for you guys. For the first time ever, we are now doing a video podcast for you and our 2 subscribers. So hope you, bro, I know you're one of them. Hope you enjoy this as we, try something new, I like the way you look at me.
Whoa, okay.
I like the way you guys look at each other.
It's like, oh yeah, by the way, we've now entered a new realm of like content creation. Now our opinions have a face behind them, so we can't just be saying some crazy shit now.
That wouldn't stop me.
I mean, yeah, but we can't be like, I'm not going to say, I don't want to censor like shit, but like we can't be like, I don't know, like the must be torched or some shit. We can't just say that.
Why did you just say that?
I'm gonna censor it. Say that.
I'm going to censor it. Relax. I'm going to censor it. Jesus.
Okay, SpongeBob.
Jesus. I'm going to do it.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. They'll understand. Okay. Before we do continue on, we like to just say, normally, if you guys were previous listeners to the audio podcast, you know that we are down one member, and that member is, of course, a fan favorite, JJ. For real though, he was our closest friend, JJ. He was the third.
You're making it sound like he died.
I was gonna say you are really making it sound like this motherfucker just died.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, he's no longer part of the 0% Risk podcast. That was also kind of why this episode came out later than it needed to be. Basically, JJ had to leave. Life happened. So hopefully we can get him in the near future. And thanks for everything, bro.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, you were more than a member. You are legit one of our closest friends. So
definitely. Yeah.
Rest in peace. JJ.
Yes, because now he is dead to us.
We'll meet you at the pearly gates, bro. the pearly gates. Don't worry.
That's the next time we'll see him in the afterlife.
We'll see him in the afterlife. Yes. Wow, we're terrible at this. Anyway,
don't say we.
At commemorating the lost ones. Later, bro. Later. Anyway, so
what the fuck was that West Side?
I don't know. Later, JJ.
Yes, you're white.
Yeah. So yeah, tell us how you guys feel about the new set. See what we can do. There's still a lot more we need to
improve on the set. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
If the curtains just randomly start falling, yeah, we know.
Don't even worry about that.
Don't even worry about. Well, we will worry about that because we're some broke motherfuckers. But don't worry about it.
Just don't acknowledge it. All right.
Also, since this is our first video, there's going to be some growing pains. The video might be choppy, the audio might be weird. So hopefully we'll improve rapidly. So
yeah, we can iron them out in due time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Soon, guys, Joe Rogan will be on our fucking podcast. That is my dream. That is my
pretty fucking impressive.
Instead of we being guests on his show, Joe Rogan, I don't know your middle name, come on our show and be one of our guests. Yeah, that's my dream. I want Joe and his thick tattooed neck to come here and be
I'm
like,
gonna try to sign with him and like at the end of the and then behind your back.
Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom and be like, hey man, can I be one of your like interns? Yeah, because this shit ain't working out. Whatever.
They saw this shit. Oh my God.
Anyway, so how's that?
Do you hear that?
I hear that. Don't worry. Like I have a.
What is that?
It's a static from one of these 1,000,001 chords.
Oh, dude.
Thank goodness this is
Feedback,
clean.
baby.
Yeah, because all like behind the lights and under the table, there's like 1,000,001 chords wrapping around each other in like some Frankenstein's beasts of
We
like
made it neat for
technology.
you.
But hey, we did it. Plus, we also decided to order the sun. We ordered like the sun and the other sun. I forgot the name of the closest star, and we decided to use them as lights.
You mean Luna?
That's a moon, dude. All right. So how have you guys been since we last met? Since it's been 2 months, yeah.
Mind your business.
Oh. What about you, Gabe? How about you?
You know, I've been going up and down on that roller coaster they call life. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta stop. I gotta stop
just
asking
been
how
on
your
that
day is,
shit,
bro.
bro.
I gotta stop asking about your day because you will. It's suicide fuel, bro.
That wasn't even that bad.
Oh, because I stopped them. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. It fell.
That happened because of what you said. I want you
It was
to
the
know
negativity that bounced off the room.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh yeah, the curtain's like, I'm out, bro. This man is out of here. But,
Yeah, but
He stopped holding on because of you.
it's been good for me. I mean, I kind of like went through some sort of depression actually, but you know what? I recovered, so I'm good. Yeah, this is nice. How about you? How are you doing?
I also went through some weird emotional shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Just stuff with school and all that, and feeling if I belong and stuff, and none too serious. Yeah, I've
What are you in
gotten
a
over-
Disney movie?
Did you talk shit
No, I'm
about
talking-
me saying my life's been up and down?
Not the need to belong and
I don't know if I belong here.
okay.
Fucking Hercules?
No, that would be an awesome move, like character development arc. I would love that. So, I think I've told you this. I would love to. I don't want to be a comic book character. I want to be in a comic book movie or just like a straight up comic book. The main character of a comic book. You know what I mean? Because I want this grand adventure. I don't want to be like Mr. I don't want to be Superman. I want to face the big bad, get my ass whooped, have all hope is lost. The humanity is like, we can't keep going. It's over. Then at the final minute, when all hope seems to be gone, I step in.
You die.
I step in and whoop, and with the power of love, I whoop the villain's ass and I become God. So that's
Oh, okay. You gotta become a god.
God.
so that's
That was
what
the catch. All right.
yeah. Also,
You'll be the new villain.
yeah. Now that we're on video, there's also some shit we gotta. Well, I've noticed that now privacy is kind of out the window. We kind of had that with the audio platform.
Yeah, I was able to like scratch my balls in the middle of recording. No one to see.
Basically, yeah.
What
privacy.
did you mean?
I meant saying shit like
You
man.
meant you can't say dumb shit because now there's a face to the voice.
Yeah, that and also like
Oh,
about our
right.
personal lives, about like
right,
you know,
that's
because
what I meant to say too.
yeah, ball scratching. So yeah, well, I can't believe this shit. Okay,
That's why we should have just all went and did what I'm doing right now. Look at me, just hanging out down here.
yeah, homeboy right here is a buff furry. What am I looking at here?
Close enough.
Yeah, okay. Next to Itachi, who's out of focus.
Why'd you say his name like you
I don't
fucking
know. I don't know. I might
from Boston?
Yo, Itachi, bro. That's Italian, but like, you know.
Yeah, Italian, same shit.
No, they're not. Like
Yeah.
they're from Boston, down by the Arbor in Boston. We like some clam chowder, the clam chowder, the Patriots, and Tom
Some piece of
Brady.
Itachi.
Yo, Itachi, what are you gonna do? Torture your brother again and tell him you love him? What are you gonna do?
Your family.
Exactly. You murdered your parents. What's up with that? Just like
Yeah, what's up with that?
yeah, what's up with like killing your family?
Is this what Boston is to you?
Maybe like Itachi, like you put your brother in a genjutsu to relive that moment for 72 hours. You could have just kicked his ass and made him pass out, but nah, you want to be a dick. Itachi, still cool though. Still a cool character.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. Anyway, Gabe, the video because that
was a nice segue.
That was like 15 minutes of bullshit.
Speaking of putting children through trauma and abuse,
Oh wow, that is a really good.
we
Someone give him a medal because that was actually.
I agree.
That was really good. But yeah, before we do that, the privacy thing. Yeah, we gotta. There's gonna be a lot of things we gotta iron out because I don't like. Say by some miracle we get like 1 million subscribers. I don't want people knocking out my house.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, like,
It's like
this is where it happened.
no.
Okay, you don't want to be Ice Poseidon.
No,
okay? You
no.
don't fucking want that.
Here's the thing.
I don't want people showing up at your door and just going, "Hey, dude."
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, come on in, guys.
No, the thing is, like, I'm okay with like I'm at the park and be like, that's what Daily Mel, the 0% Risk podcast, baby. Oh my god, look at his gorgeous hair, like shit like that. But like, if I'm like trying to get the mail, I don't want like ugly bastards to come at me and just try to talk.
Okay, one, don't call your future fans ugly bastards. Pro tip of the day.
I'm so sorry.
Secondly,
I'm so sorry.
I don't know how you think 1 million people means you're gonna be walking out your house and fucking hundreds of thousands of people are gonna swarm you going, "Oh my god, it's Wendell!"
I'm just saying, like, maybe in my weird naive mind, that day will come. Hopefully, I kind of want to come, but I kind of, Anyway,
I'll take it.
I really don't,
I'll take it.
because I am terrified of the internet. I hate it.
All right, weirdo.
All right, let me just move you to the side there for a second. There you go.
Okay, kind of fucked it up, but go off.
All right, never mind. I'll just bring you back.
Yeah,
next to each side.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
He's
what I
fine,
thought.
just
Put me
put it
back.
back.
Put me back.
right there. There you go. So yeah, you're scared of the internet. Like, you're scared of what exactly about it?
So, just as an interesting topic we can talk about.
Wait,
since we were speaking of Joe Rogan earlier.
Before you continue, there's going to be one thing I miss about us having an audio platform, because sometimes me and Tyrell look at each other and we just know what each other means. And when I asked you that question, he looked at me. He's like, "Why the fuck are you asking this question? You fucking retard." Keep going. So ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to how we look at each other, because there's a lot of sub drama here. Also, another piece of the curtain, I think, Val. But let's keep going.
Oh my god,
It's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Just black out the right side of the screen. No one's gonna miss it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you were saying. I'm sorry for really interrupting you.
Yeah, you should be. But basically, the point I was going to make, since we were talking about Joe Rogan, I watched a video on him recently of one of his little upset spaghetti fucking episodes, and one of them was the UFC website got hacked or whatever, and he goes on TV and he starts like shit talking them, calling them terrorists and stuff. And he's like, "I'm not scared of you guys. You want to hack my site again? Fucking do it. You're a bunch of cowards, blah, blah, blah." And he just sits there and antagonizes them. And then they do hack him again. And then they go even further and they fucking start leaking all of his personal information, his fucking home address, his social security number. Like, that's fucking terrifying that you can just do that to somebody.
That's the thing, though. Especially now that you have a face behind what you're saying, there's gonna be a lot of weirdos crawling underneath the sewers. That, like, if you say something that they disagree with,
underneath the sewers,
under the sewers, yes, they have. There's sewers and underneath the sewers.
Pennywise lair.
The underdwellers are gonna rise up and be like, "Hey, we disagree with you," or like, "Hey, I don't like you," or yada yada yada.
It's time to ruin your life.
Yeah, time to ruin your life. Now, I don't know if we'll ever get to that level of like notoriety. Hopefully, we do. But what's with my accent?
I don't want that.
Yeah.
And what is with your accent?
Like,
why do you keep going off on?
Like,
you just always on go a different fucking accent.
I don't know,
Talking for whatever reason.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But anyway,
that's more Jersey.
Yeah, let me bring out my biggest pairs of Timbs and let's get crazy. But yeah, was that all you were saying? Or was it?
Yeah, I mean, like, I get that fear of the, like, because some people on the internet are fucking crazy. Like, they don't care.
I mean,
a lot of like losers, So I understand why you'd be afraid to be getting that kind of notoriety. But I'll take the risk.
I would too. But I feel like one bad event might just like completely,
it might change my mind then.
Like,
yeah, right. If I get hacked, I'll be like, oh man.
Hey, remember that Justin Bieber shit? We'll probably never
when he pissed in the pot on the mop.
Nah, that's nothing. Like, we'll probably never reach like a quarter of Justin Bieber's fame, because that shit's crazy. But remember when like that video came out where like a bunch of like crazy ass chicks were outside of his house, and like he's just trying to enter his house, and he says like, "Hey guys," all disheveled and shit. Like, hey guys, this is my house. Can you just like kindly fuck off, please? He didn't say
I
it
don't
like
remember
that. He didn't say it like that. He was like, listen, this is my
No,
sanctuary.
he was super respectful about it.
Yeah, he was very respectful. And he was like, hey, guys, this is my sanctuary. I just, come on.
It's my fortress of solitude.
Like, word, like, I go in my incubation. God damn, like a huge piece of the curtain fell. Jesus Christ.
My God.
Yeah.
You see, we would have started this sooner. It wouldn't have happened.
We had to make sure this was as perfect
I like that.
as it can
That
be.
one's staying up now.
Yeah, now that one is the like that one has the tape of strength. But yeah, he was like then after he said all that, they were like and all that. So like if that were to happen to us or me per se, I don't know how I'd react. Well, if there were hot chicks, then maybe differently. But if it was a bunch of dudes, like a bunch of like you know, like
One track mind.
one weird.
I'd still feel like that even if it was a bunch of hot chicks. Like just the most attractive woman in the world, like a bunch of supermodels showing up at my door. I'd be like,
come on,
I wouldn't want that. Like genuinely.
if there was 100,000 Zazie beats right in front of me outside my house, being like, "Oh my god, Wendell, oh my god," I'll be like, "Finally, my time has come." So like, I think my problem is if it was a bunch of weird, I'm sorry, internet autistic dudes just coming on, like just like knocking down on my door.
You know, I thought it was gonna be me saying the most. You know, fuck it, fuck that fucking.
Oh yeah, there's
goddamn
like a
curtain.
laundromat down back there. So
But yeah, I was gonna say if it was me, I felt like it was gonna be me saying the most outlandish shit. But it's you so far.
we're only
What is
17 minutes in.
On
Don't
God.
worry. We're only,
What do you? Stop it!
give us some time. We're only like 15 minutes in. Give us some time.
It's gonna get
Out
worse.
here talking about making his own fucking harem.
Shit, I forgot we're on video. So like we gotta make sure. But anyway, yeah, let me kind of scrub myself real quick out of this video. So yeah, I think we got it. That static is fucking with me now.
I know. Should we cut so I can put that curtain back up real quick?
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's bothering me so badly.
It's fine. Like
Just go rip the rest of it down.
No, I wouldn't.
no,
I can't.
No. But by the way, the lighting is so dark back there. I don't even think they'll know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can see it very clearly.
All right. So
All
we're
right,
kind
yeah,
of
well,
fucked.
fucking never mind.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Anyway, back to the original topic of this show.
Child abuse.
Yes, this was gonna. Wow, this is probably gonna be a shorter episode. Also, before I forget, if you normally listen on like Spotify or Pandora, we have a lot of Pandora users, like Spotify, Pandora, any audio platform. At least for this episode, it's best if you like probably watch, watch it on YouTube just to at least see how we look.
I'm gonna be honest.
What the
I'd
fuck?
say it's best to not watch.
Yeah.
because it is scuffed as fuck right now.
Yeah.
But hey, if you want to come have a good giggle, I would say come over to the YouTube.
Yeah, the video is incredibly choppy, but hey, we'll make through. We'll make through. Have you guys ever seen Joe Rogan's first video?
No.
Shit looks like ass. Like so, it's like, hey, you got to start off somewhere.
Okay.
The real question is, have you seen Snoop Dogg stream? He got mad when he was playing Madden, bro. That shit was hilarious. And then he just gets up, fucking leaves for 8 hours.
Yes, I did.
Walks
see that.
back in.
He's like,
and he's
shit,
just
this
like,
streams
what the
tomorrow?
fuck? Am I still streaming?
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Bro, you gotta love Snoop Dogg, bro. Because if it was any other person, his stream is. There was somebody that was sitting through that entire 8-hour stream. If it was
On
just
God,
me,
they're hoping some like naked bitch would just walk past and be like, "Woo!"
damn well, if we accidentally like, shit, I gotta go get something at the cart. I accidentally hit stop recording, and like it just like kept recording. Damn well, people are gonna drop like flies. So it's like,
I'm watching that shit.
it's like, who cares?
I wouldn't either.
But but if I saw Snoop Dogg, I'd be like, hey, let me do something. And like he just leaves for 8 hours. I might pop in at like hour 4 and be like,
Where you at?
where you at? Like, come on, Snoop. And then like,
Shit, am I still streaming?
so
I
yeah.
just love the fact that like nobody fucking told him is the thing. Like he had no person that was just watching his stream that he knows that was like, hey, yo, Snoop, by the way, yo, shit's still on, bro.
Like, like, come on. Like, you think any of like Snoop's entourage is really where was this on? Like Twitch?
Yeah.
You think they're going on Twitch and looking at his like his stream? Nah, they ain't doing
I
that.
mean, somebody fucking should, so that shit doesn't happen.
I mean, who cares? It's all good. Like, it's Snoop Dogg. He'll be fine. By the way, he's on like 80 shows right now. Every commercial, I see Snoop Dogg as a judge
I know.
On a show. It's like the
I
fuck.
was like,
Him and
what
Martha
do you,
Stewart
what
are
the
always
fuck, bro?
together, too.
Go sit down somewhere.
It's like, bro, you're a good 50-something-year-old, but damn, go somewhere, bro. Don't go anywhere, Snoop.
You know he runs a meme page.
God damn, bro.
You know his Instagram is a meme page. Like he only posts memes
of like himself or like
no. Sometimes himself, yeah, but like usually it's just memes. Same with 50 Cent.
You gotta love these old rappers and like their internet game. It's freaking amazing.
You know they're not even old heads. They just fuck around. They just shit post. That's it.
I want to be that one. Like if I'm 90, 100 years old or some bullshit, and like I still have some internet notoriety or some bullshit.
Did you speaking of like old fucking celebrities, you see what's going on with John Cena?
He's in like every B-list movie.
Not even that shit. The fact that he's in China and like there's so many videos of him speaking Mandarin and shit.
I'm not censoring that one out.
But like, and this is going around on social media and shit where with the new China social credit stuff, it's like
yeah, they're pretty fucking
meme.
funny.
It's fucking crazy. I mean, that's what happens when you're in a communist country. You get social credit for doing patriotic shit, and if you don't do patriotic shit, you get negative credit. I don't know exactly how it works, but
I don't either.
Fucking stupid.
I'm not gonna say.
I mean,
anything
just
about it
real
later.
quick on the topic of that, I think it's in North Korea. If like higher official or like military member passes away, and like you're not crying hard enough, you can get arrested.
Yes, I've heard of that. Like if you ever see Kim Jong, who was Kim Jong Il's father? Kim Jong Il. If you look at Kim Jong Il's funeral ceremony, you could see everyone like
Kim Jong Sick.
Like falling to their knees and shit,
yeah.
and just like banging on the ground, like no.
Yeah, at Kim Jong Sik's funeral, like you could see like everyone just bawling their eyes out as if like a meteorite is about to hit the planet and there's nothing they could do. They're like, oh, and like damn well if like you don't have a tear, if you don't have like the Nile River strolling down your cheeks, you're about to get freaking crucified. So like everyone is just like. It's crazy. It's crazy. I do not know.
It's just a strange cultural difference too.
I mean, it is, but it's also batshit insane, the deification of like political figures. But hey, what could you do? What could you do?
I mean, we have the exact opposite over here, where our political figures are just fucking memes.
I mean, true, but there is a small group for like any political figure that just like jerks off furiously about them. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, like the fucking JJ. Hope you're watching this, bro. He's not going to watch this. JJ was like, JJ was practically a meme supporter of Trump. So it's like there was
Emperor Trump.
Yeah, Emperor Trump, bro. It's like he was like he supported him, but I honestly think he supported him because of the memery. So like, is that a name? Is that a word?
A memery.
Memery.
It is now.
It is now memery. So yeah. So there, like, if you look at any like Donald Trump, when it was like he was like at the height where it was like Trumpity Trump. Like if you looked at any
it
of
made it seem like he was the only president.
It was like he was a god, bro. He was a god to them.
Yeah.
He could do no wrong. It's like, guys, chill out. And it was serious too. There was some trolls in there, but it was like some people like Donald Trump is the best president to ever lay hands on this country. It's like, bro, we had presidents that like helped build this country. Can we just like relax for just a second? But yeah,
I mean, after Obama, I guess it would seem that way because
Obama wasn't like Hitler on steroids.
Yeah, I mean,
he wasn't like
he was Hitler painted a different color.
All right,
not to get political,
bro. We're on video, motherfucker. We can't be like.
I'm just gonna
bullshit.
like stay out of the political stuff,
Yeah,
guys.
we don't really like to go deep into
Yes,
politics.
we do. That's what we do most on this.
We don't like to,
channel.
but we do is the thing. Like
I don't mind.
like
Not me.
Like I'm not like
Fuck you
politics is
talking
not
about?
something
Keep
I'm
me
like.
out of that.
Let's talk about some politics, but I will talk about politics if push comes to shove.
I'm very uninformed about politics, so I have no say when we.
I mean, we all are, but like that doesn't mean shit.
Where does your heart align?
That's terrible advice. But yeah, where does your heart align? If save the planet or nuke it. I don't know.
Yes, because I would love to nuke the planet. Anyway, let's get back to the fucking main
Child
topic we're
abuse.
talking about. Yeah, the child abuse.
Oh yeah,
Bullshit.
on this episode of Just Who Got Caught Diddling Today, we got okay. I don't know if you guys brought this video up to me. I don't know
Yeah, I'm the only one with any background to this video.
like when did this come out?
I say like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that.
Okay, so we're not terribly late.
It's not really that late, but it's been going around like wildfire
Okay.
since then.
Yeah, it's the Glendon Cameron video that first time I'm hearing about this, but hey.
Yeah,
here it is.
I was almost a predator. R. Kelly was right or some shit like that. Like
Who is Glendon Cameron?
Glendon Cameron.
Yeah, who's that?
He's just like
It says he's a millionaire YouTuber. I have
yeah,
no
he's
fucking
like
idea
some kind
who he
of
is, though.
he talks about business and stuff, like try to help the male sphere or the man sphere, however you would.
Manosphere?
Yeah, whatever. And then yeah, he has a lot of shit like that, but then when he started this new YouTube channel and his second video was that, and that blew up, like, because what in the fuck is this man on some bullshit?
He wrote books.
Yeah.
And one of them is The Porn is Always in the DVD Player. Pimping Craigslist for Fun and
Fire
Profit.
title. So fun.
Yeah. Pimping Craigslist for Fun and Profit. And some other bullshit. But just the first one just caught my eye. So first time I'm hearing about this. Anyway, now that we're on video and we actually have a little monitor here, we could actually do reaction videos.
All right, yeah, let's pull it up.
Yeah, hopefully it's not one of those reaction videos. Please don't turn away. We're like just looking at the video, like mouth wide open, like, and then like not give any sort of commentary.
Yeah, this is in 2017.
I mean, what we can do is we can just call for pauses to break down the video.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel it's an appropriate time.
Like, let's not be like, ha, funny. Thank you for watching. like I hated those. So anyway, let's get on with it. Let me switch this over. Yeah, and haha, we're learning.
I'm only
everyone.
blocking a little bit, guys. Don't worry.
I could kind of move you. Nah, you're fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You're
He's
fine.
good,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're fine.
All I had to do was just show up. And they
Is this
would
from the beginning?
service me.
Yeah,
I
okay.
remember
Yeah.
one Sunday, I fucked all three of them. I fucked the mom, I fucked the daughters,
All right,
and
pause
the
real quick.
youngest one was
Okay, right here is, since it's the re-upload, it's not starting from like the actual beginning of the episode, what the fuck?
Well,
the video. But the preface it, he's talking about when he hooked up with a 45-year-old or something like that. Around this time, he was 34. And so he started to have sex with the mom in front of her kids, and her kids are 16 and 17, right? Mm-hmm. And like she's sucking his dick, and then puts it in her child's mouth. Right, and then they start to have sex with the kids.
This is the part where I just don't believe it. Like,
Yeah, but it continues I get not believing it, but there's some more context after the video, like on a debate podcast thing he was on, that goes in more detail of how it's definitely not bullshit and how he was,
I'm trying to find history of this man.
because he was trying his best to backpedal when he couldn't.
How the fuck
He was like, "This is an experiment." or some shit.
how little he clearly
That's fucking ridiculous.
he clearly has like internet experience and like
Right.
business cachet
Yeah.
to know like you can't just post a video that says like this is how you fuck little toddlers and like backpedal. Like you could just do that. Like I haven't seen the video, so I'm assuming this is where it's going to lead. But like I highly doubt he like backpedaled because like this is an experiment. I think he's just retarded. He's either retarded or like
Oh, he's retarded. He's a pretty stupid guy.
Yeah, that's very fucking apparent from the very first fucking 10 seconds.
Like,
of the
Yeah.
video.
no man with that. I'm looking at his LinkedIn. I clicked out. I was looking at his LinkedIn. Like, no man with this level of like experience could just know to put that out and like think backpedaling will work. But anyway, just like keep going, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but he did delete the video, so
He did.
it's not like
Like that.
people record everything and re-upload it.
Yeah. Oh shit. We got to delete some videos. Shit. But yeah, keep going. You can hit play.
Really, really fucking tight. And their mom was like, yeah, we got to open up that pussy. And I mean, I was just sitting there fucking her. And their mom's like, that's it. Take that dick. Take that dick. And in the beginning, both of the girls were virgins.
It's fucking
I took their
disgusting.
virginity. And the
Virgin.
young
Virginity.
boy, in the beginning, it used to hurt her. And she was like, it hurts, Mom. It hurts. That's
Alright,
such
pause.
a big dick. It hurts.
Dude, it's fuck.
So for one, let's talk about how he's bragging that he's stretching out a literal fucking child.
16-year-old child, yes. And that
I got a big dick, guys. Wow. Look how cool I
he's
am.
bragging about fucking raping a minor.
That's why this might as well have been a social experiment then, because I do not believe someone is this naive.
I'm telling you, I don't like. I was from like the first few seconds, you wouldn't think it's true, but I swear to you, it's not bullshit.
I gotta keep watching because there's like
I know.
It's
I was in disbelief as well. Like, how could you be so stupid,
Like,
to think this is okay?
Not only stupid on his part, but what kind of fucking dog shit mother does that?
Yeah,
to
the
their
mother is
child?
fucking
there's
terrible.
some terrible
is
mothers out there.
vile.
That I could kind of see, but there are some dog shit mothers out there, few and far between. But again, it's so rare that I just can't believe it. But I can see it happening. Yeah, you could play.
And then after a few times and I loosened up that pussy, then she started getting into it. Then she turned, to this day,
That's hilarious.
this girl
I'm
is
not
a
gonna lie.
bona fide black cock slut freak. Whoever she's fucking right now is very happy. Very,
All right,
very
pause
happy.
it.
How old was this girl? 16?
16.
16 one?
A 16 and a 17-year-old.
16 and 17-year-old. And the one he's referring to right now is 16. So he has Stockholm syndrome, raped her. It's like literal mind break type shit. It's fucking deplorable.
Yeah, keep going.
So, once again, I don't believe R. Kelly's a predator. I think he has an appetite that got him in trouble because he could not control.
So he's a pedophile.
And I forget.
Yeah,
the
because he's a
billionaire who was
pedophile
running
and he
these
pissed
sexual
on a
trafficking.
fucking minor.
I forget his name.
That's
I can
like
see him.
saying-
He's blonde, white.
That's like saying Ted Bundy isn't a killer. He just has he just likes a different kind of prey, which happens to be human. God. He's not a
He just
murderer.
doesn't hunt animals.
Exactly.
He just hunts people.
He's not a killer. He's not a murderer. He just kills humans. Totally
He
different.
just got in a little bit of trouble for
Exactly.
having a different definition of hunting.
Exactly. You know.
Oh my god.
He just has a different
guy-
appetite. That's
He had that same appetite. Now I fucked that young girl, 17-year-old, the mom and her daughters, and that was, and there was a few more, but I did not look or hunt or subscribe to those young girls.
You fucked them multiple
my
times.
Perfect age range was like
He didn't stalk 'em,
24
though.
to about 34.
He just hunted them.
That was where I
You know.
operated quite a bit. But I'm here to tell you that, especially with the billionaire, these girls would go out and recruit girls, and they were adults. They were 100% aware of what they're doing.
I can believe this.
They were like, I am going to get this girl so she can have sex with this old billionaire.
Yeah, I can believe this.
She knew
Yeah.
there was no gun in her head, and they were stuffing her palms with cash. How is she a victim?
Now, all right,
is
pause
he
it. So his fucking dumbass reasoning for it not to be R. Kelly being a predator is the fact that a child in his mind consented, which because he wasn't forcefully doing it to her, he doesn't think that was rape or predator activity because a kid was okay with it. Like, he doesn't understand they can't fucking consent. He's so fucking dumb that that's okay to him. That doesn't make it a predator if they're okay with it. He feels as though a child can consent. That was his whole reason for saying R. Kelly's not a predator, or he could have been a predator.
What?
Like, what? Just what a deplorable fucking scumbag. Just all around in this whole situation. Just,
What does he think the age of consent is then? If he thinks it's 17,
He's from Georgia,
oh, so
and the age of consent is is 16.
Oh,
But at the time he was minimum 34. So it doesn't fucking matter.
do you guys slide aside? Do you guys like agree about the age of consent, like the age that it is? I guess in New Jersey it's what, 18 or 17? 17. Do you like agree at that age, or do you think it should be changed?
I think it should be 18.
no.
The average age of consent in America is 16, which is disgusting to me. Like, it should be 18. Or, yeah, I mean, like.
What about you, Gabe? Like, you said no.
I don't like the 16. I think 17 is an okay number for like kids to start, like, I guess, experimenting or whatever and all that shit. Like, because you've gone through puberty or whatever. You've looked up like boobies on the internet when you're like 13 and 14 and stuff. So at that time, obviously, I'm not saying with a fucking adult that's a grown ass man, but if it's like two fucking like 17-year-olds, yeah, I think it's okay if they do.
I get that.
But I still say the same thing of safer sex practice. So like condoms and all that shit. You still need to be cautious. And the thing is, a lot of fucking kids aren't. So that's the only reason I would say make it higher. But I think 17, most people should have a good head on their shoulders. But with the internet, people are getting fucking ruined at a much younger age, and it's pretty shitty to see.
I don't think there's a big difference between 16 and 17. I think 18 is probably a decent. I think 18 is good because like 18 matches with like if you could like enlist for the military. I think that's a good. I think that right there is a good. I like all my things to be like the exact same age.
Right, I feel like even if you're 18, to be with even if someone like so much older than you, like someone is clearly has their frontal lobe fully developed and like clearly an adult is
when
still
somebody
fucked
is
up.
literally 2 times older than you.
I want to call it fucked up.
I would.
To me,
that is weird.
It's weird, but I'm not gonna call it fucked up. At that point, you're an adult now.
If you're 25, you should not be dating an 18-year-old.
It's choice. Depends on where
it's
they meet.
legal.
Depends on where they meet. Like what age they met. Honestly,
but it's fucking gross.
It depends on when they met. So if he was 18, that means she. I don't know why I like gave the gender like 18 because I guess an older man and a younger woman like is more taboo. So basically, she would be 13. Well, you said 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so she'd be 11. If he met her at 18.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's weird. I'll admit that, but at a certain point,
whenever you look at something like that, it's always weird because you could say, "Oh, well, when he was fucking 18, they were 16," and it's like, yeah, it sounds a lot bad or a lot worse when you think of it like that. But it's like, okay, well, they're 22 and this person's like 26. It's like, you know,
yeah, but
it's not as bad is the thing.
But I think it like that age, like 25 and 18, it implies that that guy was kind of grooming her in a way because like he specifically waited until he turned 18. Like they could have met. That's why I asked like what age.
I mean, it doesn't. I get what you're saying, but it doesn't even have to be like that. I feel like it's like if you're not even your age range, like, ugh. I mean, someone like freshly turned age of consent,
oven
like,
baked,
bro,
fresh from the oven.
Yeah, it's
I've
like
been hot.
Right. You sure about this? I mean, fuck. I mean, the situation could be different, but most of the time, I feel like that shit is just creepy.
Yeah, I see your point. I see your point. It's just like a certain point.
It does take a much broader spectrum to look at stuff like that too, because there can be people that are like in that age gap that actually like care for each other and stuff, and they're not having sex and
Right.
like they're waiting or something. But there's also a lot of cases where that's not what's happening.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
And it's somebody abusing somebody who is not mentally strong enough to go through all of this.
I mean, it's
like literal mind breaking. Like you turned a fucking innocent virgin child into, as he just described, some little greedy cock slut. Like that's vile to even fucking say. I'm mad those words have to come out of my fucking mouth. Like that. And he's like making it sound like it's some great thing. Oh yeah, whoever's getting my sloppy seconds, they sure are happy.
Yeah.
I turned her into a little cock slut, bro. She's sucking mud. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? That's not something to be proud of. You manipulated a child into being something they shouldn't. Like,
I agree. I agree. But the age of consent it's still very arbitrary though. Like any number you just assign to is like, this is the legal age where you are allowed to, or you're a functioning adult enough to consent. It's still a very arbitrary line, because most people mature at such a different rate that like
exactly. That's why it's so hard to like really just be like, oh well, this is the age you can do this.
I've seen some pretty
just like how there's different ages for drinking and when you can drive and shit. It's like certain people will be ready at a different age for certain things.
Yeah. Like I've seen pretty mature like 15-year-olds, and I've seen like pretty childish freaking 50-year-olds. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. You gotta draw the line somewhere. So anyway, you get to play.
Predator. And this is one of the things that like I could be considered a predator because I've had a lot of sex with a lot of women. I could be considered a womanizer because I like slinging the dick. So guys, R. Kelly, he went too far.
This fucking guy.
He brought other people in. He had an organization. They probably got him for trafficking and all this other stuff. I never went nowhere near that level. I never had anyone go out and find girls for me. Never did that. I did all my own work.
Yes, but if they were there for you, you were sure ready to get up in there, weren't you, bud?
He did.
Did I misheard? I thought he brought
in trouble.
I thought in the beginning when he brought the mother, like the mother brought him to her. Did I mishear that?
Yeah, the thing was, right, he was with the mother, right? And the kids were there. It's not like she brought the kids for him.
Okay, and so they all fucked at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember the mother and the two daughters. And one Saturday, I go over there, and the mother and the oldest one are out, and just the young one, right? So I'm talking to her and everything, and next thing you know, I take her titties out, start sucking on her titties and stuff, and I fuck her. And this is the first time I fucked her and she came, and it blew her mind. It blew her mind. So I understand R. Kelly on a deeper level.
I'll pause it. This is fucking infuriating.
I understand another child abuser as a child abuser, but I'm not a child abuser.
He's literally saying the only difference between him and R. Kelly is that R. Kelly had an organization.
What is this deeper level thing that
Because he's saying, I understand his appetite.
Like
Him being a fucking pedophile.
I mean, he was sexually attracted to these women. Like, there's no deeper level to it. There's not like if we open his brain and like look at how like each neuron processes each other on a deeper like philosophical level, we can understand he's right to diddle. But like that's like there's no deeper level to anything. It's just sexual attraction. I don't get where he's coming from with this.
It's fucking disgusting.
And once again, did he commit these crimes?
Yes.
I would say, yes, he had sex with young women. I would say these young women were complicit. They were willing because he was R. Kelly. I'm here to tell you guys, it is not that hard for an older man to get a very young girl.
Fucking idiot.
I don't Sherlock.
I don't disagree. He's
What
an
the
older
fuck?
rich
You
man.
as
An older
the
rich man.
fucking adult
rich
are
man.
supposed to not do that because you know better. Duh.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it doesn't need to be said, but it's like, yeah. Because an older rich man could like
Yes,
specifically
you can-
on the internet too. Like I've had like fucking 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds try to talk to me like that, and I'm like, no, don't fucking do that.
It's
You're
simple.
way too young to be doing that shit. It's so fucking weird, and it's
understandable.
sad.
it
Is what it really is. I feel so bad for that fucking child because clearly some shit must have fucking happened, or they need to get the fuck off the internet or whatever it is.
Right.
Because, like, you are not mentally strong enough to be talking like that to me or saying those things to any kind of grown ass man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that hard at all. There are many girls out there who are looking for older men. Looking, searching, hunting for older men. And they're 14, 15, 16. And they have no problem taking the dick from a 25, 35, or
What
even
the
a 45-year-old man. None whatsoever.
Yes. Again, I know he can't hear me, but I just act as if he can. You as the adult are supposed to say
Exactly.
no. Like,
Exactly. Yes. You're
like,
the fucking
well,
adult.
she's coming to me. I'm just gonna fuck her. What's wrong with that? You are a motherfucker.
He doesn't.
I would
like,
beat
what
the fucking
fuck?
shit out of this guy.
Ah.
Oh my.
And part of this is, if R. Kelly wasn't R. Kelly, I don't think none of this would have went down. I feel that R. Kelly pissed off the wrong person. I don't know what he did, but he pissed off the wrong person, and that launched this investigation.
Fuck.
Because I saw this tape of R. Kelly pissing on this girl in 2000. It was like 2000, maybe 2002. I saw this tape. It was him. It was him. And he's had this appetite since Aaliyah. And I personally don't think there's anything wrong with older guys liking younger girls.
What the
Because at the
fuck?
time he was with Aaliyah, I think he was 21 and she was 16. To me, that's not a really big difference. But
What?
Oh no, definitely not. Nope.
he had that appetite. And that appetite can ruin you. I have somewhat of an appetite, but I have limits. There's just certain things I'm
No, you're a fucking idiot.
You fucked a 16-year-old.
You
I
clearly
have
don't have
limits.
fucking limits.
I mean, I'm guessing
And
I
you
guess
are
a 13-year-old
older
is off
than
limit, I
fucking
guess,
R.
to me.
Kelly
That's
was.
His
really-
limits is not
like
not being in an organization so he can get caught.
Yeah,
That's his fucking limit.
Not
his
having a
limit is
harem.
not getting caught. Except when you fucking
Clearly, he has no
incriminate
limit
yourself.
of literally fucking admitting to fucking
See,
children
that's not
as
the
a
problem to
30-year-old.
him. The problem for him is getting
Nope.
caught.
Also, if this link is right, he's wrong. He wasn't when he was when she was 16. It was when she was 13,
What the fuck?
13 or 14.
Yeah.
Now this is just the first result. Yeah, 13 or 14. So he's like, so clearly, if he's lying or remembering in this, like a lot of what he's saying about R. Kelly or whatever facts that he's presenting are probably off base. Then he's probably lying about a lot of shit here.
Probably.
I don't
he
feel like
probably
he's
did
being
fuck a
disingenuous.
13-year-old or something.
No, I'm not talking about like him personally, like he's lying about.
I
like,
am.
I'm talking about like
Fuck
when he's
this
talking about R.
motherfucker.
Kelly did this and that and that. He's probably lying about what R. Kelly really did to try
No.
to make R. Kelly seem better than what he
Before
really
where
was.
this shit picks up,
Yeah.
the video,
Yeah.
he spoke about when he had met a girl off, I think it was Craigslist, and he used to put up ads and stuff to fuck women. And he said that he got a lot of ads from underage girls, and he was like, no, I can't go with these ones. You know, he would do his research on them and see if they had broken homes or not. So see if he could get away with fucking them. Right. and he's saying you got to be smart, or however he would say it. But this one 17-year-old girl, he didn't verify her age, and he met her off of Craigslist, and he started fucking her, and it got to a point where he decided, you know what, man, I think we're actually gonna do some research on this girl I've been fucking for a little while, and he figured out that she was 17 years old.
Yeah, that's straight off the like caught pedophiles playbook.
Right. And,
I didn't know. Right.
but this is even worse. He confronts her about it. They talked about it, and then he continued to fuck her for 5 years.
Wow.
So
I have not heard of this guy.
You can continue.
Yeah.
Not going to do. There's just certain boundaries I'm not going to cross. And essentially, I conducted my fuckery in the safe zone. I did stuff I knew I could get away with. I did not go out like there was this
Okay,
one
so
girl,
again, openly
and,
just
she was
admitting
super
it.
cute. And then I did my research on her and saw her pictures of her with her mom and dad, which means her parents were very much involved in her life. And that right there would have been the danger zone.
Oh my
Because
God.
This is how it happens. She comes over, we fuck, she goes home, her mom and dad press her. He's like, I fucked this old man. And next thing you know, mom and dad call the police. Police
Pause.
knocking at your door.
He's just fucking admitting to it being a crime. Like, he knows it's wrong. If he feels
Exactly.
as though,
Like there's no like, oh well, I just personally don't. He literally knows it's fucking
knows
wrong,
it's wrong.
and he knows it's.
like, what are you fucking saying? Because now you're admitting to, like, if the parents knew, they would call the cops on you. So you know what you're doing is fucking terrible.
I'm looking at his channel,
Oh my God.
and when was this? Around like a week ago, 4 days ago? What did you say?
Yeah.
He's uploaded a few videos as if nothing happened.
Yeah, he did.
Like the last video, starting business from scratch, going through a gunlit fire and fury.
He did have a follow-up video.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. He had a follow-up to talk about this one, and he went on a podcast to defend himself.
What podcast was this?
The lead attorney.
Deleted. Okay. The new socialist America. Why are we headed here? I like how he could just post a video of this and then just keep going. That's hey, you gotta. He's a weird one. He's a weird.
All right, you can continue.
That's how that goes down. So I never put myself in the crosshairs of the danger zone. And it really wasn't in comparison to the number of women. It wasn't a lot. But I can tell you, young pussy can be fucking amazing. When you stick your dick in some pussy they ain't never had a dick in it before, woo! It's so tight, it's so warm, it's so snug.
Oh my God.
And I feel that
I like genuinely wish I didn't have a penis just based on fucking the fact that motherfuckers like this exist. Oh God. Like, how can you say something like that? Not only fucking saying it, you say it out loud. He had the thoughts to say it. He's hearing himself say it. He's making a fucking video of it, going back and watching that video and uploading it and then going, you know what? I was on point with this. I was right. Like, what is the fucking thought process? Because you understand what you're doing is fucking illegal. You might not want to acknowledge that it's fucking evil, but like, you know it's wrong. You shouldn't be doing it. So what?
It's disgusting. Like, that's all I can say. It's just fucking disgusting. He's so stupid too. Like, oh my God. Just continue.
at the R. Kelly's, and once again, this white billionaire, put his name in the comments because I know y'all gonna Google him. And I feel that as a man, you have to know what you can get away with and what you can do and what you can't. And once again, I feel that R. Kelly pissed someone off, because if R. Kelly was just Robert, the truck driver, it never, even if he had did all of these things, he would have never went to jail. Never would have happened.
No, he would have probably went to jail sooner.
Kelly, there was something he
At least that's what I believe.
No, he definitely fucking would have. Because it was literally people constantly going, "Oh, R. Kelly didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, R. Kelly pissed on me."
Yeah.
And it's like,
if it was Robert the truck driver who suddenly had a harem of like underage girls, yeah, he'd be like, they'd lock him up and throw the key away. I'm telling you, yeah, because he's R. Kelly and he's super famous. That's why he lasted that long. That's why he had a harem that large. Like he had a maid.
exactly. He had fucking money.
Yeah, exactly.
He had lawyers. Same way with how fucking OJ got away with literally killing his fucking wife.
Yeah, OJ had like the Avengers of lawyers at the time, but like, I'm serious. But,
he didn't though. They had the dumbest fucking case in the world,
and they still won.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. And he's already wearing a fucking glove. You stupid asshole. No shit, it's not gonna fit. Yeah, you can't get it on his hand.
Yeah, it was in I forgot the type of water. It was in
fucking Johnny Cochran's stupid fucking scumbag slimy ass.
Hey now, don't hate the player, hit the game. But what I was saying, well, you can hate the player in this instance because you know a murderer got free. But what was I saying?
Murder was the game.
If I remember correctly, I don't know all the details with R. Kelly's case, but if I remember correctly, he had like a maid who would train the new girls, like how
I don't know about
how he'd like to get his dick sucked, or how he liked doing this, how he liked doing. He would like train the incoming new girls about like how to pamper your man's R. Kelly. So yeah, homeboy was into some weird shit. So yeah,
that's beyond weird.
That's like, whoa, brother, you fucked up, man. You're crazy. But you can hit play.
There's someone in power he pissed off. And that's why, because the thing is, they went after him for years and years and years. They were after him like a dog on a bone. They were after him. And there was a reason they were after him. Because what R. Kelly did happens every damn day.
That's fucking disgusting.
Right now.
So that makes it okay.
Fucking a teenager. Right now. Right now. There is some old dude sliding the sausage up in some young pussy right now.
It's fucking disgusting to think about.
This is how common it is. It is a common thing in America.
That's terrible.
And don't even talk about the rest of the world. The rest of the world, hands up, just let that go. But if I had allowed my appetite to get out of hand, I could have been in trouble.
You gotta love his like.
Consciously knew what I was doing.
You gotta love him like playing the semantic game about like, instead of like calling it what it is, which is like pedophilia.
Appetite
and rape.
It's appetite. You gotta love how he's trying to like get into the psyche of the viewers. Exactly. Like it ain't that bad if I call it appetite. It's like, come on, bro, come on. That's not how it works. Yeah, you could play.
Well, people eat veal, but you know. Probably wouldn't want to eat it if it was called dead baby cow. Now, would you?
I mean, like, he's great.
Sixth sense, right? That lets me know when something's not cool is about to happen. And there was just certain chicks who would answer, and they were tasty, they were beautiful. They would send me photos of their titties and their pussy and all this other stuff. And I would just like, nope, not that one. That's the danger zone. That is the danger zone. That is the danger zone. That is the danger zone. And I never mess with those chicks. If a girl was young and she was halfway close to her parents, you could be looking at jail time, because what they're going to do, like when they're with you, they're going to fold, they're going to take the dick, they're going to do all this and stuff. And when mom and dad start putting the heat on them, they're going to fold like a cheap sheet. And they're like, and this is what we did. And the next thing you know, mom and dad are calling 911. Man, some old.
Yeah, you'd be lucky if somebody's father called 911. What would
Just
realistically happen is you would
you.
get fucking killed. If somebody did that to my daughter, there's no way I'm calling the fucking cops. I am ending your fucking life.
Right.
You vile little piece of shit.
Old man
I fucking hate this guy's
defiled
guts.
their young
I
daughter.
hope he just fucking gets struck
Wait,
by a
pause.
bus and rots in hell.
Some old
He's like the shit he was saying about what not to do. He's given a plan for more predators and pedophiles. He's giving them a plan so that they know what to avoid. Like how could you? And this was supposed to be for men, not for this specific appetite for men. And it's just fucking disgusting. Like,
Of course, yes, because every man should be
Every
fucking
man, yeah.
literal fucking teenagers.
Like, you know what I mean,
as
with that
a 30,
appetite.
40-year-old.
I think
man put his mature penis up in her immature pussy, and we can't have that.
no,
We can't have
we
that.
can't.
You cannot be messing with girls who have intensive parental contact. You can't be messing with them. And I
So
feel
broken with
now
girls.
once again, there's
You
so
gotta
many
find the
girls out here,
ones
you know,
that
like
don't
these
have any
pimps.
parents.
Yeah, the one that
These
are like
girls are
emotionally
looking
broken
for a
and have
daddy,
no parental
and these
guidance.
pimps serve as a daddy figure. This is like, I'm telling you, you know, sometimes they'll get them hooked on drugs. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes a pimp just has to snap his fingers, and this girl will do whatever he wants her to do because she's looking for daddy. She's looking for daddy. So it really depends upon who you are and how you look at this. But I personally don't think R. Kelly's a predator.
Of
Well,
course
of course
He
you
has a
don't.
voracious appetite. He has a
There it
certain
is again.
type. It is illegal. It's underage. And he allowed that appetite to literally ruin his life because I guarantee you, R. Kelly knows who's after him. And once he figured out that someone was after him, he should have hit the chill pill, but he didn't. He kept going, he kept going, he kept going, and they kept after him, and they kept after him, and now he's going to jail. So I could have been a predator.
No, you
Same
fucking
energy.
are.
Same appetite. Except I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody.
I'm a nobody that just went and
That's why I was able
incriminated
to do this stuff
myself.
and get away with it. Because I'm a nobody. But if I was an R. Kelly or this billionaire dude, or if I was someone like that, you best believe they would have been on my ass. How dare you be rich, famous, handsome, and be fucking young pussy? How dare you?
Oh my god.
How dare you do what I want to do, but I can't do because I'm not in your
What?
position? How
He's saying like every man wants to do that.
Yeah, he's just
Fucking sick.
he's trying to push. He's trying to shift blame and saying.
So
just
he thinks
unnatural.
everyone
Everybody wants to do it. I'm just doing it.
It's the like 5th grade playground defense.
we're just jealous. We're just jealous.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
Y'all
god.
are some haters is
Yeah,
the
y'all
equivalent
just-
of what this is.
Y'all just hate that I'm slinging 16-year-olds, motherfucker. Yeah, what? Y'all like mature women that, you know, can make adult decisions? Nah, give me the ones that barely know how to live. Let me
Mad that
go.
I'm raping minors?
Yeah. Let me go to the ones that haven't even finished school yet. Those are the prime. Those are the prime meal for my appetite. Those are mine. It's like,
Let's finish this out. Just a few seconds.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Well,
dare you? So, guys, I'm getting ready to do some more training. I'm getting ready.
all right. That was something.
all right, switch the shit back.
That was. Oh yeah, I forgot. That was. Whatever, man. We're gonna get used to this. That was something.
It gets worse. He's a father.
I got worse. It got worse.
Yeah. He has a daughter.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure he'll be tricking his daughter out to
Oh.
himself and any of his grown
yeah.
man friends.
Yeah. Let's see if one of us. Let's see if some like other millionaire dude in like some pimped out SUV try to do the same thing he tried to pull on other women to his daughters. Let's see how he reacts. You know, he just
Probably
I'm
be like,
pretty
you know, they
much
just got
under
the
the
appetite.
impression. Yeah, he clearly doesn't give two fucks.
I'm just like, yeah. I don't know. People
Probably
care
diddles
more
his
about
own
them.
fucking kid.
Like, how could
Motherfucker's a
you?
freak.
How could you do that knowing that you have a child? Like
Doesn't mean anything. There's
How
some,
could you do that in fucking
in general,
In
yeah.
general,
But like
You
Doesn't mean
know it's fucking wrong.
to even have like that, I feel like if you were a father,
yeah.
and then to want to even be with girls young around your own daughter's age, that'd be fucking weird. Wouldn't you be thinking of your daughter?
No, bro, there are murderers. There are like murderers that kill children with children. They have children and they go out and kill all the children. It's like when you do something like that, there's this level of empathy that's not there. That like I guess you and me like normal people would have. Like you're not like pedophilia is such an out there thing. It's not something you normally see in like humans or like just normal people. So like when somebody does something like that, they're clearly lacking some type of, I don't know what it is. I should probably look into it. But something that like that makes them not relate the same way to like children that maybe we do. Like everyone else does. I don't know. Maybe that's just my crackpot theory about it. I want to look more into this. I want to look more into pedophilia. See what's going on.
Look more into pedophilia. Okay.
No, like
That's not a thing you should say.
Yeah, it's
even
not.
Just in general,
yeah.
out of context, what the fuck kind of statement is that?
more about the like psychological like the psychological ramifications of pedophilia, or like how different. What is the psychology of a pedophile?
I learned some
versus
shit
everyone
about
else?
like the pedophile shit is called metaphilia.
Yeah.
It's the attraction to children above 14.
Yeah, because pedophilia is prepubescent, and hebephilia is some other shit. I don't fucking. It's just semantic at this point. I think everyone knows what we're talking about.
Right.
When we mean pedophilia.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
everyone knows. Everyone knows.
It is just semantics, but
That's. That video gave us an hour 7 minutes of just.
Damn. I mean,
Wow.
that's just fucking. Oh my god, I'm mad now. After
I
watching
mean,
that.
honestly,
And I've already seen it before.
We've like done a lot of pedophilic shit.
Like,
No, I'm talking like reacting to
You
like.
really need to fucking.
Bro, we need to word
thinking
this
about what
better,
you're
man.
saying,
Yeah,
bro.
we need to really word this.
no,
better.
you need
Okay,
to.
I
word
need
this
to
better.
word this a
no.
lot
Don't
better.
put me into your sentence, bro.
Okay,
That's you. You
I'm
need to
sorry.
structure that shit better.
We've reacted to a lot of like people of notoriety coming out as child predators. So like seeing this, it doesn't really like it. I'm desensitized to it to where it's like, okay, another one of these fucking bastards. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. What do you think? What do you think he should get? Like
Fucking death.
all right. What about you, Gabe? I think I feel
Nah,
Gabe's reaction
that's
to
too
it.
good for pedophiles. Genuinely.
I think this is where we've had this discussion a lot. This specific like the punishment for pedophilia.
But it gets worse, man.
it does.
Like the thing that happened to Jared from Subway should happen to every fucking pedophile, where they just get their ass
Yeah,
railed in prison for the rest of their life.
Yeah, to me that's whatever. But like JJ was a huge, wasn't he the one that like advocated for castration? But yeah, me and him like we butted heads a lot about like how do you deal with like pedophiles, and I don't know.
It's different. It's different, right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's just flat this out right now. Being a pedophile is different from being a predator. Okay, being a pedophile just means you have a sexual attraction to children, and nobody would want to have a sexual attraction to children.
Yeah.
But with a predator, you could be a pedophile and a predator, right? Now, if you act on it, you're dead. Like, you're fucked. Rehabilitation, if you're just a pedophile. But being a predator, actually assaulting a child,
Yeah.
no.
I see your
You
point.
get that.
It's just to me like I don't know, like casting death onto somebody. I don't know if I agree. Okay, am I shedding a tear if a pedophile dies, like if it gets executed or something? Absolutely fucking not. I don't give two shits. But am I on the front line saying like he should be killed? Not really. It's like just send him away. Like don't like try to see like what way we could rehabilitate him, but send him away, and just let that be that. I don't know if death. Like I don't know if I agree with like the death penalty in general. I guess it's just me.
Well, what I will say is there's, as Tyrell was just saying, there's a difference between the two. It's one thing to have those thoughts because there's something wrong with you mentally when you have those thoughts. So I can feel bad for somebody who has those thoughts and is remorseful about them. Like, why am I having these thoughts? I don't want these thoughts.
Yeah.
I can feel bad for somebody like that. But if you act on any of those thoughts, you have lost any right as a human being, because you should not be doing that to a child. You are like genuinely ruining their fucking life. Who gives a fuck what it does to you if you're famous or blah blah blah? You are ruining that fucking child. You are taking their literal innocence away from them and forcing them to mature at a much more rapid rate than they are capable of. And it fucks them up. And like, it'll take fucking years upon years and years and years of therapy for an abused child like that to get back to even being somewhat normal.
Completely agree. I completely, of course, like, agree 100% there. It's just, I think the difference between like me and you is just like, I don't think you like a person could remove their humanity. Like, when you said like you completely remove your humanity when you do an act, to me, I don't think you can remove anybody's humanity. Like, so like, I guess I'll word it like that. Humanity, to me, you'll always be a human. You always have that humanity. And I just don't want to just willy-nilly say death.
I don't know about that.
That's one thing.
I feel like you can lose your humanity for real. For definitely, yeah. Your right to be, yes. But if it could be regained, that's a different thing. I feel like you can regain it, but you could definitely lose it.
Well, okay. If with that said, if you said you think you can regain your humanity,
right?
So is it would it be too hasty to immediately end it right there when they lose their humanity and knowing that they could possibly regain it back?
No.
All right.
No, there are certain things that are just genuinely unforgivable.
Oh, yeah,
where like you do not deserve remorse after you have acted on something like that. It's just you have lost any right as a person.
Yeah, to me,
because so what that's called, what I'm specifically referring to is like, so especially in like the whole taking another person's life thing, right? So we can talk about that. So let's say as people, we have what is basically a social contract. So obviously, if somebody hurts me, then I am allowed to hurt them back, because therefore, like if somebody throws a punch at me or whatever and they're trying to knock me out, I'm going to then attempt to knock them out to protect myself, obviously. So they have violated their social contract as another person, to one person to another. So as another example, let's say I have like, I'm at home or whatever. I have my wife and my kids sleeping in my house. It's the middle of the night. Some guy breaks into my house. You have, again, violated your social contract, and therefore, I don't know if you have a weapon. I don't know if you have this, or what your intentions are coming into my house, whether it's to steal or hurt me or my family. I think if you break into someone's house and you get shot for it, that's deserved. And if you die from it, that's on you. Like, you have voided your fucking rights as a person when you do evil shit. You are no longer considered a person, and you deserve to be put down. And I don't even feel that way about pedophiles, because I feel they should suffer for as long as they draw breath. Like, they deserve to be put in prison, and every prisoner know what the fuck they did, because then you constantly will get your ass beat, shanked, fucked in the ass, and just fucked up. And you deserve that. It's like there's no arguing against that. You are a piece of literal garbage, and you can't be called a human anymore when you do something like that.
To me, this idea of eternal torture, well, lifelong torture to anybody, to me, I can't. I just can't. I can't. Obviously, I have to say this multiple times. Pedophiles, lowest of the low, no remorse for them. Again, I'm not saying forgiveness and humanity are the same thing. I will never forgive like a child predator, of course. But what I'm not gonna do is like say you forfeit your right as a human. I think the only thing that could take you away your humanity is like death, natural death or whatever, or anything. Like I guess that's the fundamental like difference. If I see a pedophile getting fucking railroaded by a fucking bunch of Hulk Hogans for like 50 years straight, I don't give two shits. But I'm not like, but if I was, say, in power and somebody say like bestow upon him punishment, which I guess what you said when that thief walked into, like a thief or somebody coming into your house, to me that is a different situation because that's is an act on self-defense. So clearly, his right was going onto your right. Like you were unknown about his intentions. What we're talking about death. We're talking about like a government body casting. We're gonna end the stream soon. Like the curtains are falling. Like I said earlier, good analogy on this show. Good analogy. It's just that I think, hey, I don't like casting death onto damn near anybody. Am I okay with them dying? I don't go, sure, whatever. But I'm not going to be the one saying, hey,
I get what you're saying. I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
I completely understand what you're saying. It's just I could never feel that way about certain things like this.
Right.
Is the thing.
Yeah, completely
it's just,
understandable. Completely.
It's just a matter of different thoughts and such. We all can unanimously agree that being a child predator is terrible.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And the way we feel you should go about punishing that is different is all.
Yeah. Again, I don't want them living in freaking like mansions, like 5-star Marriott hotels. But hey, I let's just slightly chill out on that. But all right, the curtains are falling. It is getting a little late. We've squeezed a lot more than I thought we would in this episode. An hour and 17 plus minutes of it, which is, hey, we could talk about anything, I guess. Talk about anything. I got to fix my wordage there because soon there's going to be a 0% Risk Podcast out of context video, and it's going to be a lot of
we all be going because of you.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But anyway, this has been the 0% Risk Podcast, first ever video podcast. I said podcast like 8 times in the last 3 minutes, but hey.
Again, sentence structure,
sentence structure is crazy.
We'll work on that.
Our first video podcast.
Or you could just let me take over.
No,
because
no.
He said, "No, I can do this.
I can do this."
You've been failing for
Dada
22
Bayo,
episodes.
whatever the fuck his catchphrase is.
Dada Bayo.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
You can't even say that. All right.
Dada Bayo.
Oh.
It's a freaking foreign language.
Accent,
whatever.
Anyway,
this
Dada Bayo.
Exactly. You guys know what to do. If you're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Google Podcast, or whatever audio platform, hit us a follow. Or since this is our very first video podcast, maybe you should check us on YouTube and hit us a like, subscribe, or leave a comment to see what you guys feel about the episode, or if you have any recommendations for any other episodes. So you guys know what to do. You guys have been around the block a lot. Come on. These are
leave a comment on how you feel pedophiles should be dealt with.
Yeah, sure. See if you guys do you guys agree with me or with them, or just anything at all.
What's your opinion on it?
Just voice your opinion. Anyway,
yeah.
This has been
how do you feel about it?
This has been the 0% Risk Podcast. Sorry for the long hiatus, and later, JJ. We miss you, buddy.
See ya.
Goodbye, JJ. I've always loved you.
Yeah.
Let's not put that in there.
Yeah, too late.